You've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Kevin, he's gonna get out of the car and then go in the sewers. He will literally be on the streets for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs that much of a
Just
disguise.
get into the sewer system ASAP. Hopefully anyone who notices you will just mind their own business. You sure you want the K9000 there along?
The thing about the Mistral fight is because she summons so many dwarf geckos, it's really easy to get your max combo
AI
up.
wiping have been disabled. So yeah, I say let's throw him a bone.
Also, the BP, just from every enemy you defeat, you get BP.
Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
And on New Game Plus and having Infinite Ripper mode, the time isn't that much of a factor either. I have Infinite Wig B, yeah. That's infinite fuel cell power.
Cyborg? Ese sombrero. ¿Qué? Adiós, amigos.
¿Viste? Qué raro, ¿eh? Hay que hacer que no lo vimos. Vámonos ya.
It's right. I'm in the sewer system.
All right, let's get started. Your mission's to investigate the Desperado-affiliated research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI, they're also involved with the cartels, and allegedly anyway.
This just gets better and better.
Tell me about it. We need you to infiltrate the lab and find out everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like,
I'm actually doing pretty well right now, enjoying my Saturday.
First things
It's been a
first,
good stream so far.
find a way into that lab. Oh, right. It says here the locals say black crocodiles live in those sewers, so you know, watch out.
Black crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an urban legend. But still, be careful.
I will scout ahead. You will provide backup.
Sir, yes, sir.
Commence operation. Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Well, time to fight a Mastiff, except for we already had one earlier in the game.
Better take out that UG quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Well, so much for the Mastiff. That's Sparchan mode for you.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Well, this is different. Is that a grad? Fuck, it's a grad. Well, yeah, just jump through a wall. That's cool. Fuck mastiffs. Oh, my God, this hallway is awful. I really wanted to get that Zandatsu right there. Bro? That's a wall. There you go. There you go. That's still a wall. Really wanted the Zandatsu, but okay.
Raiden, there is a boy in these sewers.
Really? Thank you, Zandatsu. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, this fight. And Spartan mode. Well, that was a fight. Jesus Christ. Sparchan mode is best mode.
What you say? Oh. Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
Filet of Yoshi.
Yeah, I'm from America. Me name
That's fucking great.
Georgetown. George. And just like all damn America president. Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No. I'm looking
George
for
is
bad
cool.
guys.
Damn
I like
scoundrel
George.
Research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you're not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a
The thing
sidekick,
about Ripper Mode, to use its actual name, is that it acts like Blade Mode in that you can cut appendages off, which means for, I think those things are called raptors? I'm not sure. For those enemies, when you cut off their legs, they're basically done, because they can't do anything else. So you just keep cutting them into different pieces. And with the Ripper Mode plus the pole arm, you get a whole lot of cuts and not a lot of time.
But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all day again.
Sadly, like I said, my PC couldn't even begin to run this game. So I'm playing the Xbox 360 version.
Badass robot ninja man, same as you. Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just playing, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
The new Ninja Turtles movie is like, it's either holy shit this looks amazing or holy shit this looks awful. That's all I've heard. Like either 100% positive or 100% negative.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry Cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find the server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out.
Heavy UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not going to make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you can
Look,
sneak past?
more Mastiffs.
It's Ox. How's that going to help? Oh, it's for medical supplies.
Jesus Christ.
That could work, actually.
He's like right up on that door though. How did you not hear that? Mighty number 9 isn't out yet. And just go back in here. And that's another dead. And one more for the road.
Most impressive.
Thank you.
We We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar.
That was actually easier than normal, though.
It is your choice.
Okay, so what do they change in here? Or do they change anything?
Right.
Yeah.
I determined the approximate location
Yep.
of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Yep, okay. Go in, go in, go in, go in.
Wall projection.
Go in! What the
Well,
fuck?
I gotta say.
This is a totally acceptable way to take out cameras, right? That's not overkill or anything, right? Totally cool.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy. You'll need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
See you, Wind. Thanks for watching. Okay. Okay. So this room is replaced with Mastiffs.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
Sparchan mode is best mode. Good. Sparchan mode is best mode.
Raiden, if they continue to increase security, they may
That's
shut
not
down
a thing,
all the
Doctor. Shut up. There's no increasing security that will prevent me from getting to my location or my goal. It's not a thing. Don't say that. I always hated that line. I like the story in the game. I like the fact that it stands on its own. It doesn't need the other games to make it playable. Ow, that was a rocket to the face. Now. I think Emerald's preferred phrase of dick-rippingly difficult would probably apply, Gold.
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Da, we saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes,
Yoshi stands
this
no
must be
chance.
why they are threatening.
I'm calling those things
Perhaps
Yoshis
other
now. Thank
organs
you,
are being
Hikari.
sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking the brains.
Jesus, are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait, the cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True.
How do the
There
brains
could still
even
be a
make
bunch of kids
noise?
they
I mean, I know
haven't
they're cybernetic
Better move.
brains, but brains don't make noise. I was just doing that because I felt like it. I wonder how different this section is.
Haha, splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
I guess it's exactly the same.
Raiden, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Then send us what you do have. You've already commenced the plan.
The Sears program?
Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia.
Hey, Kaiser.
It's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else.
Your work is astonishing.
And your work is late. We need to shit before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the food quantity yet. Each brain has its own unique requirements. It's not like we can just pop them out with an ice cream scoop.
All right. Make your point.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
Say what you have now, I'll destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
What just can't
This
be
is
the
like
owner
social
requires
justice
an
logic up in here.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. You definitely seem familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
The joke in the chat in recent days has been that I look a lot like Armstrong. So the joke of saying he looks familiar is extra funny, really.
Bad news, right? We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way.
Oh, I can't do that in the middle of
GPS
the
location of our
codec
entry with
call.
all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know.
Look just to the right of where Courtney's head is. You can see the render distance on the shadow. That's kind of messed up, really. You can actually find a few pictures of me if you just search my screen name, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is not going to be fun.
This bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back.
Yeah, camera, it'd be really nice if you'd move. Fuck, I hate the missiles in this. Oh my god, that's so... There's 2 grads! Fuck! Didn't even notice there was 2 grads. Yeah, it'd be real nice if you'd stop stunning me. Just die, please. Really, just die. I'm pretty sure I blocked that, but okay. Why? Like, seriously, come on. Something get hurt. I hate grads so much. Grads can be either one of the easiest or one of the most difficult enemies in the game for me. And it really is just random with which one it happens to be. Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't like the size. I really don't.
Right. I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong.
I've never had the fights go that way, because usually you can damage them enough to where you can cut their armor.
Shoe-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just no.
The Big Five is probably
America,
something from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Mm-hmm. And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy.
If the election comes in 2020,
Jesus Christ,
and there's a candidate named Armstrong, I will vote for him. I literally do not care about the voting process because one vote means nothing. Like, it doesn't matter what all those voting campaigns say, your vote means nothing. Because people aren't elected through the popular vote anyway. But that's a discussion for another time. That was brutal. That was brutal, though. Man, I kind of feel sorry that I did that now. Because that guy, I already cut his leg off, and he was just hobbling. Man. Oh well, on with my life.
An artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Yeah, weren't we on a really short time frame here? Stop talking, Doc.
Shit!
Hey, stop right there.
George! Raiden!
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos. Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out. Surrender. Or decide the needs of the many or the needs of the few.
By few, you mean one. Also, I still say if he pulled that trigger, he'd blow his elbow out.
Surrender. I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting. What if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
¡Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
That one C rank fight, though.